Yes, I think now this, we will chant 16 and 17 now together, because the chanting also is equally right. Nyatyashnatastu yogosti achaikantamanashnataha najati swapnashilasya Jagrato naiva charjuna. 16. 17. Yuktahara viharasya yukta chestasya karmasu yukta swapnava bodhasya yogo bhavati dukkha. These are the practices that you have to do in your daily life. I know you have been practicing, but if you are able to get 1 or 2 additional tips, and in case you are not practicing, practice it today. This is a process of, and eating is a part of sadhana. Na ati ashnatahu, ashnata tu na asti. Anashnataha na. So if you are not eating, if you are eating too much, you are not fit for yoga. Or on the other hand, if you are starving, also this won't work. We will be discussing now the whole process of eating. I know all of you are doing it. This process of eating is what to eat, how to eat, when to eat. Very, very important. Yes, I also agree. This food is not only through the mouth, but also through all the organs. That is also. We have got what is called as sattvic food, rajasic food, tamasic food. Some foods are forbidden for spiritual sadhakas because it will make you tamasic. And some people will make you rajasic. That also is to, as far as possible, try to have sattvic food. I think all of you are practicing it. Avoid. Now, I hope most of you have a kitchen in your house. It will be a surprise at a later time. Oh, in her house, there is a kitchen also. It is always good for a sadhaka to have a food prepared properly. Ashnataha is mentioned here. While preparing the food, there is a difference between the food, ashnataha, that you eat in a commercial hotel and the food that you eat in a house. Please take it seriously, my dear friends. Once in a way, rare cases you can avoid. But as far as possible, let this verse 16, 17 starts with preparation of the food. Cooking is an art. How do you cook? As though you are preparing for the God's Naivedyam, offering to the Lord. So, if you are not practicing, let your breakfast, let your lunch, let your dinner be prepared as an offering to the Lord. Number 1. Next, the way it is served is important. I remember, we never in my house, my mother always was lovingly preparing the food. Daily food was to the Lord. And there was no concept of self-serving, not keeping on the table, ding, 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 with right hand. She used to lovingly serve to our plates. And that makes a lot of difference. I'm covering little different aspects today, focused on 16, 17. So, see if it is possible for all of you. Next class, you report to me, in this entire 1 week, all the food that you ate was lovingly prepared and lovingly served. Okay. And then when you eat, eat. I most of the time I try to practice eating like this sitting down and eating. That's a very good posture. But I know some of you might have body problems and you can't. I remember when we went to our Narmada's house and Jagan's house, I still remember we ate sitting down. I don't know whether you remember, but I remember. We enjoyed. Anyway, if it is possible for you, it is a very good posture for your improvement of your body also and for digestion. And eat proper food, timely food, not eat in the night at 11 o'clock and immediately sleep. No. See, this has got a lot of aspects. Nyattashnatastu, nacheva, anashnataha. No. So the way of eating, preparation, the kind of food, the timing, maybe you eat about 2 hours before you sleep. Spend some time, sleep only 2 hours later. I think all of you already had your dinner today. There is no problem. Otherwise, make it a sit and eat. And when you are eating, I have seen once, last week, I saw somebody had gone a birthday party. Birthday party where in a big hotel, normally a food costs about 60, 70, 100 rupees. Each one of them, I think they paid some 1,000 and 10 times the cost of. And then I said, how long you? We started at 1 o'clock. It went on up to 4, 1 to 4, 3 hours of eating. What are you doing? Sitting on the table. And that fellow serves those starters, the fried ones, and this starter, that starter. Those deep fried ones are not good for your system. More of vegetables, fresh. And I have seen in some houses in US, they prepare big vessel full of sambar, full one day. And then today, take it out, warm it in your microwave oven, eat. Again, put it in the fridge. Again, take. 1 week, same food. It is not conducive for health, my dear friends. Neither for your body nor for. I do not know whether some of you think it is impossible. See, you must eat your food. You can write it to me, write down if you want. The kind of rasam and etc. you have is such a good one with all those ingredients. All the food that you take in the Indian system is taken as a medicine. Oshadaru. Believe me, if you don't take food as medicine, you will have to take medicine as food. Decide what do you want. So I am giving a lot of practices for 16, 17. The kind of food, the preparation, the offering, each food should be your prasada from now onwards for the next lifetime of your life, not 1 day, 2 day. Even Muslims, they do halal. What they eat, anyway, it doesn't matter. But they offer it and then only they do the eat. So please prepare the food, fresh food, more of vegetables, fibrous foods. Too much of sweets and deep fried ones, not desirable. Take each food as a medicine. Then you will be like me, you don't need any medicine at all. If somebody comes to my house, I will show you how the health improved in the last for at least last 2 or 3 years. Tremendous improvement only because of because you need to have a fit body. If you need to have a fit body, food has got a major role. And then sit. And when you are eating, don't have breakfast meetings, lunch meetings. Or go on reading a book. eating. It will spoil your health. When you are eating, it is also good. The Indian systems are so designed, you take your plate, you feel what you are eating with your fingers, with the mind. Don't watch the TV, especially horror movies, and eat. You will not know what you are eating at all. I hope you are getting the reason. So, I have this 16, 17 is so deep. Kind of food, the timing of the food, preparation of the food, the posture, and your mind when you are eating. Hopefully you got it. Then you say, no, if this is it, from next time I don't come to the class at all. It is good for you. I know I am a little forceful. I am trained to be like that, both by my management trainer and by my spiritual masters, Swami Chinmayananda and the trainer from Dale Carnegie. They have told me how to be very, very assertive. So I hope, and this is number one. I hope you got sufficient input. Eating is an art. I know you don't say, no, I am already 40 years old. I have eaten 3 times per day. It comes to about 1,000 times per year. 40,000 times I have eaten. You might have eaten, but there is a way of improvement, right? Hopefully you will bring it. So that is a kind of food. And then sleeping also. And it says, Ati Swapna Shilasya Na Cha Jagrataha. Don't oversleep. Don't be without sleeping also. There again, the quality of the sleep is important. And I think somebody said, I think Narmada said, it's about 6 hours of sleep is enough. I normally sharp 10 p.m. I get into bed. 4 o'clock without any alarm, I am awake. And it has kept me healthy for years. There is no need for, because what is important there again, the quality of the sleep. If in the mind you get a lot of dream and all that, then you won't relax. So it is necessary that you have a problem. So prepare your mind before sleeping. The stomach should be reasonably empty. If you are stuffing it at 11 o'clock and 11:05 you sleep, you will have a problem. And you would have had 2 hours of eating before. And then when you sit, do as usual your Atma Avalokan, introspection. And then you check the whole day and you would have lived a good life on that day. And then prepare your mind, chant one Lord's. Normally people chant Ramaskandam, Hanumantam, Vainadeyam, Rukodaram, Shayaneshu Smare Nityam Duswapnam Tasya Nashati. You offer all that, think of the Lord, all your tension and worries, give it to Him. Then you sleep. When you prepare them, you don't need to go into sleep. You will be sucked into sleep, provided you make. You are not going to sleep. You are only going to make preparations and then it will sleep. So this is what is meant by Najate Swapna Shilasya. I think you are practicing it. Yukta Ahara Vihara, not only food, Ahara Vihara, all of them should be moderate in not only eating food through your senses. Ahara, not only through the mouth, food through the eyes, through the ears, through the nose, through the tongue, through the skin. Have moderation in this. It is a lifelong practice, not one day just at the time of meditation. And then all your activities should be under control. And recreation also. What kind of recreation you give? What kind of TV channels that you see? Please pass it on this very, very information. For a spiritual sadhakas, what kind of TV channels you see? What kind of internet sites you see? And you are spending time on too much of WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram, they are all not conducive for spiritual. Moderation. That is what Yukta Vihara, Yukta Ahara means not only in eating, in all the aspects, bring the moderation and all your activities. Swapna Bodhasya is repeated. And when you thus follow, Yogo Bhavati Dukkha. If you don't want to be miserable, yes, all your pain, misery should go, means then practice yoga. Yoga is all inclusive, including asanas, not only one, all the 8 whole steps. So I think this is the preparation of 16, 17, and then 13, 14, 15. 13 is the continuation. You have to, you have already written down that this preparation is on these aspects. Desha. Next, I hope you will repeat. Kala. Then asana. Sharira sthiti. Indriya nigraha. Prana samyam. Mano nigraha. Buddhi nishchayaha. I hope all of you have written it already. I think no. We have already covered Desha and Kala and also the Asana. Asana, as I told you last class, there are two. The seat on which you are going to sit. That we have covered. Now, the way you Sharira Sthiti and Indriya Nigraha is covered in 13. Observe. I want you to observe. 13 covers Sama, yeah. 13 covers, verse number 13 says, Samam kaya shiro grivam dharayan achalam stiraha sampreksha nasikagram swam disaschanavalokayan. This is the Sharira Sthiti. What you must do? Kaya, the body. Next, Griva, the neck. And Shiraha, the head. What you must do? Samam, vertical to your base. Achalam, Dharayan. I think that you are already practicing. There is no confusion for you. You are already practicing. And then Sampreksha Nasikagam, don't get confused. Don't say, whose tip, whose nose tip? I'm looking for somebody's nose. No, not for others. Or not even yours also. And why you may say, Krishna must have got confused. Because in the 5th chapter he said you concentrate on the place between 2 eyebrows, your eye. Now he is saying tip. These are only suggestions. Don't too much attach to that. All these preparations are like, you are all rich people. You have got a lot of money. And you want your children to study well. What are you going to do? You give them nice room to study. Separate room. And separate ergonomically designed chairs, so that your son or daughter is comfortable. And then you give them a nice study table and a proper lighting. Do you think this will make your son or daughter a better student? There are people who study on the street lights. They study well. So these are the preparations. Don't give too, but this is necessary. Don't overemphasize Nasika Agram. So you are ready. Now, what is ardent is, this is Chanavalokayan. Don't let your mind go here and there. This is Chanava. Because if you are opening your eyes, obviously it is looking here and there. And not only this is Chanavalokayan is not only to the eyes, let not your senses be going here and there. That is why initially you select your puja room or a meditation room where you will have all, but that is only preparations. So I think there is no difficulty. The posture, Sharira Sthiti is covered, and then asana is given. Indriya Nigraha is also there. And then you are already watching your breathing. It is called Prana Samyam. Pranayama much before. At the time of sitting, we have seen in our inputs, you are going to watch Deha Vikshana, Prana Vikshana, that you are doing. Right. Now, let us go to 14. Prashantatma Vigatavi Brahmachari Vrate Stitaha Mana Sanyamya Machitto Yukta Asita Matparaha. You are already practicing this, but emphasis, this is an Antaranga Sadharani. When you sit for meditation, what you should do? Prashanta Atma. Prashanta Atma means your mind should be calm. And I would like to give you certain tips. When does your mind get disturbed? You are always thinking of the past. You are thinking of the future. You are too much excited in all your activities, professional, social, and all other activities. When that mind is agitated, it causes a lot of tension and worry. So at that seat of meditation, now you are already prepared now. 13 is over. 16, 17 over, 13 over, now 14 you are sitting. There at that moment, never think of what happened or what might happen. Don't have any tension and don't get it. So make your mind, and either you are very carefully is because of events or because of people. I trusted that girl and she gave me heart. You are now remembering it 22 years later. She is already happily married with 2 children. I know she has cheated you or he has cheated you. It applies to both. And if that is working, you are not going to succeed in meditation. Prashanta Atma means don't have any such enmity with anybody. When you sit in meditation, it should be a daily practice, but even at that time, give and forgive. Let he or she get and forget. Are you getting it? Prashanta Atma. So 2 tips I am giving. When you sit for meditation, you are not going to get agitated with things or people, and don't have don't have any fear. What will happen? Whether I will have good health or not, I don't know. Have trust in the Lord. If you don't have trust in if you have absolute total, I have already repeatedly told in various occasions, faith and fear are opposite to each other. When you have absolute no faith at all in one higher power, fear is maximum. Think. And faith goes on increasing, fear goes on reducing. When you have total and absolute faith, absolutely no fear, vigata bihi. Have trust in the one superior power. Don't even expect, let it happen. What will happen? Will I become sick? Will somebody ditch me? Vigata bihi. I get what I deserve. Finished. Have faith. Vigata bihi. And then Brahmachari vrate stita. Brahmacharya, I think Sagar did mention. It is one of the ashramas. Brahmacharya ashrama is one of the most important ashramas. Means what? Student life. We are all, even married people are brahmacharis now. No, normally they use the word, he or she, he is married, but he is still like a brahmachari. It is wrongly mistaken as non-performance of success brahmacharya. No, 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 no. Control of all is brahmacharya. And slowly, you must have relationship with only three. The God, the Guru, and the scriptures. The three attachments. With the God, with the Guru, with the scriptures. Faith in all of them. Faith in all of them. Brahmacharya. Have faith in God. Have faith in the Gurus. Have faith in the scriptures. Three, very, very important. Now, then that brahmachari becomes sannyasi. They would have, for a brahmachari, they would have shaved a head, leaving this tuft, and with that punul, janivara, yajnopavitam. That means that relationship is retained with the God, the Guru, and the scripture. But when you reach that sannyasa, they totally shave off the head, removing, including the tuft, and that punul, yajnopavitam is also thrown. All is gone. Now, what is important is your mind, as one more aspect Sagar brought beautifully, is Brahmani Charati. Your mind should be in tune with the Supreme Brahman. Very, very important. Now, having done that, Brahmachari Vrata, Vigatabhihi, Prashantasya, and then Manasayamya, you are done. All that is preparation. Now the meditation is Mat Chittaha, Mat Puraha, Mat Paraha. All your complete should be surrendered into him, the Supreme Brahman. Your meditation shall be Mutchitta. I think he did bring this point. So, Mat, when he means not that Faram Krishna, the Supreme Brahman. You must get merged into that Supreme. This is meditation happening. Very, very important. Mat Chittaha, Mat Paraha. Your ultimate goal is Aham Brahmasmi. All yourself should get merged into him. This is called meditation happening. Meditation happening. You have all prepared. Bahiranga sadhanani, Antaranga sadhanani you have done. In Antaranga sadhanani, you have done again. I repeat, I am not Desha, Kala, Asana, Sharira Sthiti, Indriya Nigraha, Prana Samyam, Mano Nigraha. Over. Now, Buddhi Nischyaha. This is mentioned here. Your intellect shall get merged into the Supreme Brahman. I hope you are getting it. That is ultimate. And then coming to 15. Yunjan evam sadatmanam yogi niyata manasaha shantim nirvana paramam asamsta adhigacchati. Yes, niyata manasaha, you have already conquered your mind, gone beyond the mind. I am giving you a little higher. Not only control, gone beyond the mind. You have practiced karma jnana bhakti yogi. Now, atmanam sada yunjan. Merge yourself into that Supreme. Talk to yourself, I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect. I am the Brahman. And also see the Samashti. Samashti Vishwa, go on seeing it. You have got millions and trillions of solar systems. Our solar system is one speck of dust only. Like that, light takes trillions of light years. You have got innumerable number of solar systems. The Virat Brahmanda universe. But in and through that there is space. That space is one. That space alone has become Akashat Vayuho, Vayor Agnihi, Agner Apaha, Adya Prithvi, Prithviya Aushadaya, Aushadebhyo, Annam, Annapusha. That space alone has become. In fact, everything is space only. Like that, cast for space. Samashti and Vishti is the Brahman. Atmanam Sadayunjan. You have seen the Supreme Brahman getting reflected in the macro. The same Supreme Brahman getting reflected in the macro. Jivatma Paramatma. The difference is only in the Upadis. When you transcend the Upadis, there is only one. Atmanam Sadayunjan. Atmastam. He, Lord, says, me in me. Nirvana Paramam. You are going to experience that. This is the highest meditation input that you can get in this. 15 is very, very great. 14, 15 in the seat of meditation. You start seeing that you are not the body. I am not the mind. I am not the intellect. This input I have got from my Guru. My Guru has been telling him, Soham, Tattvamasi, I am Atma Brahma, Prajnanam Brahma. My Guru also told me that Tvam Asi. Now in the seat of meditation, I am realizing Aham Brahma Asmi. The moment I realize that, what do I get? I get Akhanda Ananda. That is assured here. Nirvana Paramam. Verse 15. You are going to experience, you are now experiencing right now that supreme bliss. Try to find out. When you realize Aham Brahmasmi, you are going to have, I am not Stula Sukshma Karana Sharirat Vidiriktaha Panchakoshatitaha Avastatraya Sakshi. Who am I? I am Satchitananda Satyam Jnanam Anantam Aham Brahmasmi. Akhandananda. Independent bliss. I am now, it is my nature. Try to experience that right now, right now. Start feeling. We give you some time. My body, mind, intellect are my upadis. I am different. Stula Sukshma Karana Sharirat Vitirikta. Am Panchakosha Atita, Annamaya Pranamaya Manomaya Vijnanamaya Anandamaya, and beyond that. Stula Jagrat Swapna Sushupti Avastatraya Sakshi Aham. I am that. Turiyam is not the fourth one, that one changeless state. Through the three changing states is my state. I am that. Try to continue. Aham Brahmasmi. You are now intellectually understanding. Try to get that experience now. This is called Vedantic meditation. In meditation, there are two. Pre-jnana, before input, what we do is called as an upasana, preparation. But after getting the spiritual input, all of you have gone through scriptures. Now, what you are doing is nididhyasana. You are trying to experience. Continue the experience. Try to feel, who are you? I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am not the intellect. I am Brahma. Aham Brahmasmi. I don't need to become happy. My nature is Akanda Ananda. Nirvana Paramam. My state is Paramashanti. Paramananda. And in this state, continue to be closing eyes. This state is called as Jivan Muktihi. When you are in this body, try to experience. You don't need to become a mukta. You are a mukta. You are a liberated person. Liberation from the bondage. The moment I experience Aham Brahmasmi, I am liberated. Jivan Mukta. After this experience, you will continue to be in the body. But when your body drops, you will get Videha Mukti. You will not be born again. This is a great period, Navaratri, from Padya to Dashami. Let your sadhanas be very deep, very sincere. Practice all the Bahiranga sadhanani, Antaranga sadhanani, and in the seat of meditation. Daily try to experience your own nature. Aham Brahmasmi. You will not become liberated. You will realize you are liberated. Unnecessarily, I had thought I am bound. No, I am mukta. Continue to experience. What input that you have got now, try to experience. Shravana Manana is over. Now you are doing Nididhyasana, Vedantic meditation. You are trying to experience your own nature. Aham Brahmasmi. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. I am that. Try to go deeper in the next every day for the next 10 years. Slowly come back to this world, come back to your body, shake your head, shoulders, thighs, feet, squeeze your thighs and knees with hands, rub your face, wipe your face. Just chant Shanti Mantra. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha. Sarve Santu Niramayaha. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya. Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya. Mrityorma Mritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Bend your head down. Harihi Om. Rub your hands, give the warmth to the eyes, slowly open your eyes. Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Yes. You can close there.
Yeah, I will go, Guruji, with the closing pledge. We stand
Recording
as
you can stop, second. Recording you can stop.